In this video, I'm going to be going over the operation flow of eDriveWeb. The purpose of eDriveWeb is to communicate to third-party controllers and to make that data accessible to the StruxureWare ES and AS. To do this, eDrive will natively communicate to Continuum devices, MODBus TCP devices, SNMP devices, and BACnet IP devices. And then it will make that data available to the StruxureWare ES and AS by a simple XML web service request. When working with eDriveWeb, there are two places the configuration is stored. One instance of the configuration is stored on the server, and that's known as the current configuration, while the other instance is a local browser configuration. This exists just within your web browser. In the current configuration is what eDriveWeb is actively polling. This can be Continuum devices, MODBus TCP devices, or SNMP devices, and of course BACnet IP devices. While the browser configuration is what you're currently setting up within eDriveWeb. So for instance, if you were to add a new Continuum point to your eDriveWeb, you would notice the top left-hand corner of your eDriveWeb interface would be red as you add in new points and devices. Once you're happy with those changes, you would go ahead and commit those changes to eDriveWeb, thus making those changes the current configuration. Once those changes have been made, in your eDriveWeb interface, you would notice that you would see a green area up here now that says you're working with a current configuration. eDriveWeb also lets you make backups of your configurations. There are two types of backups. First, we have previous configurations. Previous configurations are automatically made by eDriveWeb. Once the configuration file has been changed, it makes a backup of the previous configuration file and makes that accessible to the user. We keep 10 backup files in its memory. We also have saved configurations. These saved configurations are initiated by the user in the web browser. In another video, we'll actually walk through how to make a saved configuration, as well as restore from a saved configuration or a previous configuration. And there you have it, the basic flow of eDriveWeb. This concludes this video.